y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're accomplishing your goals and setting the standard for yourself and going above and beyond 2025. Today is video number 4. We are back in Singapore. I got a lot more clips for you guys that you will enjoy, so stay tuned and I'll see you guys later. Here we are back in the famous Jewel Changi Airport. The next couple of clips, you're going to see us walking around the airport, exploring the food and the shopping centers. I believe here was called Sourdough Bomb. These were amazing. I highly recommend checking this spot out. If you're out here, this is another restaurant we went to after. We were like walking around for a bit. Can't remember the name of this restaurant exactly, but the food was good. We actually had lobster rolls. That was my first time trying it, and it was actually pretty good. So I would recommend checking out this spot. This restaurant is on the top floor, I believe the highest floor of Jewel Changi Airport, when you can overlook the waterfall and the train that goes through. So, excuse the mess. The footage that I had before was lost. So, the next few clips are clips of the room and the street view. I ended up staying in the same hotel as we did last time that we were in Singapore, called the Carlton. It's just a different floor plan and room. But I would still recommend trying out this hotel if you're in Singapore. It is a really nice hotel. In the next few clips, we are at the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest. It is located on Sentosa Island. It is about 26 minutes away from the main city island, so it's not too far out. But this was an amazing experience, and if they have this available when you're in Singapore, and if you are a Harry Potter fan, I would highly recommend checking this out. The tickets are not expensive. I believe the ticket was like around $20 or maybe a little bit less per person to get in. And the park is huge. There's a lot to do within the park and a lot of interactive things to do within the park as well. So I would highly recommend, if you're a Harry Potter fan, to check out the Forbidden Forest on Sentosa Island in Singapore. So after we finished exploring the forest, we ended up going to eat at Market Hall. Market Hall has a beautiful setup. It is all outdoors. Well, they have an outdoor section and an indoor section. But the outdoor section has like Christmas lights, set up with a movie screen, so you can eat outside, enjoy your meal, and watch a movie. So the setup is amazing. There were other restaurants available as well, but they were closed during the time we finished exploring the Forbidden Forest. But I would highly recommend checking this spot out. Right now, we are in Marina Bay Sands. This is a high-end shopping center. They have a lot of high-end restaurants as well in here, as well as regular restaurants that are pretty good. This mall is amazing. As you can see below, they have a river flowing through, and you can take a boat and paddle through the mall as well. This mall design is very beautiful, and I would recommend checking it out. We're gonna go shopping for some designer things. I think there are some regular stores in here as well. While we were here, we went to a restaurant called Yard Bird as well. The food was pretty good. We decided to try a meal that was hyped up a lot to see if it was really true, and the food was actually pretty good. It was a little toasty outside, so we decided to stop to get some ice cream. It was really good. I would recommend checking it out. And of course, I seen Fenty Beauty, and I love me some Rihanna, so I have to go check it out to see what it was. It was basically was like a pop-up shop with Rihanna's makeup line, but it was real nice. So now we are at the Museum of Ice Cream. I would highly recommend checking this spot out after hours, because after hours are for adults only. But for here, you get to taste different types of ice creams and like learn about the history of ice cream and what flavors were started, like where this flavor came from and where like the flavors were started at. And they have like all types of ice creams. Like they have like wine-based ice cream, alcohol ice creams, things that taste like food and like resemble. They had a pizza type of ice cream as well. So it's like all types of ice creams across the board. They have interactive rooms as well that you can check out. So it's a really cool experience, and I would recommend stopping by here if you have the chance to. So here is an example of what I was talking about earlier. It was okay for me, but most people may not like it. Some may. It was just an experience, but here's an example of what I was talking about earlier with the food ice cream. And here is the outside area where they serve alcohol as well, along with ice creams. So you can play around with your taste buds and see what you like. So the restaurant in the back is the restaurant we went to. I would highly recommend checking it out. As I was doing the voiceover, I started to smell the food like I was there again. But the food was amazing, so you should really check that spot out. Um, Now we went go-karting and it was really fun. I actually lost, but that's okay. I had fun. I would check it out if you've never been go-karting before. The go-karting and the next few clips you're about to see are also on Sentosa Island, which is also like 26 minutes away from the main island, which is where the Forbidden Forest was earlier on in the video as well. So we went back to Changi Airport to explore some more. We ate at the restaurant in the background, and the food was also pretty good, so you should check this spot out as well. Exploring in the cable cars was an amazing way to get a good view of Singapore and to get around Singapore. There were multiple stops as well that you can get off on, or you can continue going on to oversee Singapore. And this was not pricey as well. I believe it was maybe around $20 or maybe a little bit more. I know it wasn't super pricey, but it is worth it. So you should check it out. It was raining a bit the day we went, but it was still a really fun experience. After the cable cars, we went to a place called Chinatown in Singapore. Chinatown, right now, this is like the mall area, but outside there is a bunch of restaurants. And as you walk the street walk the street, there is like a outdoor market, like multiple restaurants and shopping, like knickknacks and like bottle openers and like keychains and like stuff like that. There's also other shops if you want to buy clothing as well. And there's also live music. I had to mute it, but there was also live music and dancing as well. It was an amazing sight to see, and I would recommend checking out Chinatown if you get a chance to. So after exploring, we decided to go to level 33, and the attire was smart casual. As long as you don't come in there with like swimwear on or flip flops, I think you will be fine with getting in. The food was pretty good. Here's a snapshot of the food and the drinks. The view was also amazing as well. But yes, we didn't get to go last time, so we decided to stop by this time, and the dessert was pretty good as well. So I would recommend checking out this spot if you have the chance. So next we went to City in a Garden. It was an amazing experience. They have a lot of interactive rooms and games if you would like to bring your children as well. But it is a cool experience, and I feel like if you're into this type of thing with artwork, that you should stop by and give it a try. It wasn't too expensive as well. So yeah, if you're in the area, I would recommend stopping by this place. So after exploring, we decided to eat at Black Tap Craft and Beers restaurant in Marina Bay Sands. It was pretty good, so I highly recommend checking this spot out. Then we decided to end our night with getting massages, and the massage spot is tied to the Carlton Hotel, so I highly recommend checking that out. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Vlog number 4, being in Singapore. So, like I said before in the past, Uber and Lyft does not exist in Singapore, they use rideshare apps, taxis, and you can use the tourist pass. Here is the tourist pass. They have different types of tourist pass as well in Singapore, but those are ways to get around. Also, Singapore is very high tech, so you don't have to worry about paying in cash. The majority of things over there are in, you can pay via your card. I did take out cash as for a souvenir, but a lot of things over there do not require cash. You can use your credit card or your debit card to make payments for a lot of things out there. Also, the currency. So $1 is $1.34 in Singaporean currency. So things, depending on what you're doing, things can be a bit expensive due to the currency difference not being as much, but it's still an amazing experience. So I would recommend going back out to Singapore. I still want to go back out again. You know, I got to go back now and do more and explore more. I would still go back to Singapore. It was an amazing experience. They are also a very clean country, and they are strict with their laws. So other things we do over here in the United States, like littering or spitting on the ground or things like that in that nature, are illegal over there in Singapore, and you will go to jail. So just make sure you take the time out to read up on the laws to the countries that you're going to be traveling, so you do not get hemmed up or get caught up in situations, especially if that's a habit you have in the United States. You don't want to do that over there and go to jail for it. So just make sure you be careful and be mindful of where you are and just read up on the laws. But overall, Singapore is beautiful, and I would highly recommend going to Singapore. It is an amazing experience, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.